I know that he's not going to show up here and start beating anybody up or nothing. He's not going to do that.
Have you kept him from visiting his children?
Yes, I have.
How long has it been that you've kept him from visiting with the children?
He spoke to them this past Christmas.
No, I did not.
So you essentially kept this child from her mother for 2 years?
Yes, sir.
You know that's a crime, right?
She's got a felony warrant for her arrest. Walker County just contacted me not 2 months ago, asking where her whereabouts are. Concerned about my children because she hasn't let me have any kind of contact with them in over a year. I haven't got to see my kids since not last Father's Day, but the year before that.
And was there a reason you didn't give her any support for your children during that time period? Let's talk about your situation because it's a little bit complicated. You married Mr. Towns on April 14th of 2015. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you divorced from him sometime in either December of 2019 or January of 2020?
Yes, ma'am.
We don't have an exact date. Is that correct?
Correct.
What county was the divorce in?
Montgomery.
Okay.
And then you married Mr. Wood on March 14th of 2020. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, that was March 14th of 2020 again?
The exchange begins deceptively simple, but the tension spikes when the question of visitation comes up. The admission is blunt and damaging. The father was kept away. No shouting, no theatrics, just a quiet confession that lands hard. This is where the case tilts, because courts don't look kindly on one parent unilaterally cutting off the other. From this moment, accountability is no longer abstract, it's personal.
Yes,
March
ma'am.
14th. Sometime in January 4th of 2022, the two of you separated. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
When did they separate? I'm sorry.
January 4th of 2022. Okay.
I'm not sure. I realized there was a presumed father. Give me one moment. So in 2015, she married Mr. Towns.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you divorced Mr. Towns in 2000, either December of 2019 or January of 2020. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And
And
did the
Bristol
divorce
was-
decree reference Bristol?
He signed a paper in the hospital whenever she was born saying that she was not his. And that was also done during the divorce proceeding. I know because it got pushed, like the divorce got pushed because we had to sign a paper on that.
So did Mr. Wood sign that paper as well?
Yes. I'm pretty sure, yes.
Okay.
And as far as I know, we don't have an acknowledgement of paternity on that child. So we did DNA.
And your divorce decree didn't do anything else with regard to Bristol?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Because, like I said, he had went to the hospital when she was born, and
Judge methodically walks through marriages, divorces, and dates, almost like assembling a puzzle. Each correction tightens the legal net. The confusion isn't harmless. It exposes inconsistencies that weaken credibility. Family court thrives on precision, and every vague answer chips away at trust. You can almost feel the shift as the court moves from listening to evaluating, deciding who is being careful with the truth and who is skating on it.
signed a paper stating that that was not his child.
Bristol was born when you were married to Mr. Towns, and then you divorced Mr. Towns. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And even though we don't have copies of those papers, that if it was an acknowledgement of paternity, we didn't find it. We did DNA testing, correct?
I could look that up if you'd like. I have access to Montgomery County right next to me. I think I remember you all from when we transferred your case, to be honest.
I mean, as long as, I mean, we have the.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that it's necessary. Okay.
We've got the DNA test results, Your Honor. I think we're good. Then you got married to Mr. Wood, and then a little over a year later, you had Wyatt. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. He's born in what, April of 21?
Yes.
Who did Bristol and Wyatt live with?
Me.
When did you and Mr. Wood cease living together? Sometime in January of 2022?
Yes.
Okay. And since that time, has Mr. Wood seen the children?
Yes.
When did he see the children?
He saw them. I don't know his specific dates, but I know that he has saw them.
This section shows how signatures, hospital forms, and DNA tests can outweigh emotional claims. The judge isn't interested in stories, only what's provable. When documents are missing, the court fills gaps with testing and legal presumptions. It's a reminder that family law runs on records, not memories. If something isn't properly filed, it might as well not exist, and that reality shapes everything that follows.
Twice in person, and he's had FaceTime visits with them. I don't know exactly how many.
Do you think it's in the children's best interest to go with Mr. Wood right now for a whole weekend out to West Texas?
No.
Do you think it would be okay for him to build up with some supervised visitation, and then for
Yes.
say 6 visits, and then
Yes.
4 hours, and then build that up? And
Yes.
once he finishes all those, to he'd be able to take them out to West Texas if he visited with them out there?
As long as they were brought back in a timely manner, and that's what I absolutely, whatever we need to do.
Now, how are your children covered for health insurance?
But could I just clarify that? Is she asking for any supervised or just starting with stair step?
I'm starting. I would like to start with supervised visitation, just because Wyatt is so little, and there hasn't been many visits between now and then. Just a chance to get him used to being around them.
And once he is no longer supervised, he has family in the area. Is that
And
true?
I'm
Yeah.
not aware of where his family is at.
Okay. But when he's no longer supervised, then as long as he didn't go all the way back out to West Texas until the standard visitation started, you'd be okay with that?
Yes.
And if he went with his family for 4 hours and then brought him back, you'd be good?
Yes.
Or went with him all day with his family and then overnight, you'd be good with that as well?
That would be after. That would be the stages, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I'm just making sure I'm understanding.
First visits would be for 4 hours supervised. Then
Yes, ma'am.
after that, there would be visits for 4 hours unsupervised.
Okay.
And then visits after that would be from 9 to 6 on one day. Okay.
Okay.
The court doesn't rush here. Instead, it builds a staircase, supervised visits first, then longer, then overnights. This isn't punishment, it's repair. The judge is rebuilding a broken parental bond carefully, step by step. Both parents are tested on reasonableness, not emotion. What matters is whether they can put conflict aside long enough to let the kids reconnect with their father safely and steadily.
And after that, the visits would be, say, from 9 a.m. on Saturday to 6 p.m. on Sunday. Does that make the stages understandable?
Yeah.
Now, do you want your children to visit with their father?
Yes, I do.
Do you have safety concerns if he knows your address?
I don't. I have concern with behavior issues. As far as physical, no. I just want everything to be kosher for my children.
Okay. Are you requesting back child support or to start from here forward?
I am requesting back child support. Yes.
So from when y'all split up in early January of 2022 until now, has Mr. Wood given you any money for the support of your children?
In total, he is giving me $600 since we have split up.
And that's been over the last, approximately 18 months?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you kept him from visiting his children?
In the recent months, yes, I have, due to actions.
Okay. And how long has it been that you've kept him from visiting with the children?
The last time that I spoke with them would be this past year on Christmas.
You last spoke to him in Christmas time? Not you?
Yes, he spoke to them this past Christmas.
No, I did not.
So you're going to get a chance to speak. I want to hear from both of you, but can only focus on one person's side at a time.
I would pass this witness. I would call Mr. Wood. Will you please state your name?
Zane Wood.
Now, you are Bristol's and Wyatt's father. Is that correct?
Correct.
Child support numbers are laid out cleanly: hourly wages, monthly totals, medical costs. The judge cuts through debate with math, but the real sting is retroactive support. Even when visitation was blocked, support doesn't disappear. The court draws a firm line. Children don't lose financial protection because adults can't cooperate. This moment makes clear that frustration doesn't excuse responsibility.
And you are not requesting DNA testing on Wyatt. Is that also correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you were married during the time that Wyatt was conceived and born, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so you think they agree on child support, and what was that amount?
$19 an hour and 40 hours is $32.93.33 gross a month.
Okay.
And that comes to he has one other child, so that's living with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so that comes to child support of $610 a month and $100 a month towards government health insurance. So I misspoke. The other issue is back child support, whether that is.
What about conservatorship? Do they agree on that?
Let me flesh that out, Your Honor. I'm not sure that I believe
Okay.
they do. Yes. It's my understanding that you are in agreement with the $610 a month child support beginning October 1st and
Yes.
medical support of $100 beginning October 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
With the two of you being joint managing conservators, with Ms. Towns being the primary conservator. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. May I also ask that real quickly of Ms. Towns, Your Honor?
Yeah, and just to be clear, what is the no residency restriction, some residency restriction? What are they agreeing to?
He lives out in West. Mr. Wood, where do you live?
Midland.
You were just asking Texas for residency restriction?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, may I ask Ms. Towns?
Yes, you may.
Ms. Towns,
For the supervised visitations, that's going to be here, correct?
I have not ruled on it yet,
no.
ma'am. I'm still listening to evidence.
We're not talking about the
I'm just trying to
visitation yet.
see if you, and it's okay either way. I'm not trying to pressure you into making agreements, but if you have agreements, I don't want to then make a ruling that varies from your agreements if I think they're okay too, because sometimes there's a few options that are fine.
I'm
And so
sorry.
I'm listening carefully to what you're all saying, and it's making me wonder if you have agreements. So I just need to know what is and isn't agreed to,
Okay.
and then I can move forward and make whatever
I'm
rulings I
sorry.
need to. So either way, it's fine with me. If nothing's in agreement, that's okay. I'm not at all trying to pressure you. I just want to know what I'm listening for and what I'm ruling on, and kind of where you all began this too. So it just affects my ruling in general.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Ms. Towns,
It's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
you've heard the child support of $610 a month and $100 towards medical based on $19 an hour. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, your only question was back child support. Is that correct?
Yes, I don't even know how that works.
Now, as far as the two of you being joint managing conservators, with you being the primary conservator to establish the residency of your child, are you okay with that being within Texas, anywhere in Texas?
Yes.
So as far as that, you and Mr. Wood are on the same page.
Yes.
Okay. The only questions that we have then would be back child support and visitation. Is that right?
Yes.
Or are you okay with your address being in the order?
They know my address already, so it doesn't matter to me. My address can be in the order.
But she did express some safety concerns. I'm not sure what they are.
I do have
but-
safety concerns with that, but it's not safety. I just don't want a bunch of craziness. They already know my address. They have it already. He does. Mr. Wood does.
But you might move. Do you have concerns at that point?
No, I don't want my address in the thing. I don't.
Okay, so that's an issue.
You say simply because you don't want the craziness. Is there anything
Yes.
specific with safety?
No, there's no physical. No.
Your Honor, I would again pass this witness.
Okay, you may call your next witness.
Do you have an issue if she doesn't want her address in the court order? Do you want her address?
I mean, my only issue is I need to know where my kids are. I mean, that's where they're living and who they're living with. You know, like I said, you know, she's got a felony warrant for her arrest. Walker County just contacted me not 2 months ago, you know, asking where her whereabouts are. I'm kind of concerned about my children because she hasn't let me have any kind of contact with them in over a year. It's been almost going on 2 years now.
Well, Mr. Wood, you did say that y'all split up in January of 22, which is not 2 years ago.
No, ma'am, it was 21.
Before your child was born?
I've got.
Was it before Wyatt was born?
No, it was after, but
Because he was born in April of 21.
I mean, it's been over a year and a half since we had split up. I haven't got to talk. I haven't got to see my kids since not last Father's Day, but the year before that. I haven't got to talk to my kids since Christmas of not last year, but the year before that.
But y'all were still living together at that point, correct?
No, we were not.
You said you split up on January 2nd of 22.
I have pictures and screenshots and everything of when the last time I saw my kids.
Let's go with it. Let's go with it this way. Okay. Your son was born in April of 21. Then y'all were still together that following Christmas. And shortly after New Year's, y'all separated. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Does that make it simpler?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would have been January of 22. And so you saw him in Father's Day of 22, right after that. Is that correct?
Correct.
And
What about the other child? Did you see both of them or just one?
I got to see both of them.
Okay.
Did you take them off with you, or did you just see them at Miss Town's house?
My daughter spent the night with me. That was it.
And after that, you visited with them on Christmas, or you didn't visit with them the following Christmas?
No, I got a FaceTime with them, and that was the last time I got to speak to them.
Were you at that point when you FaceTime with them? Were you living in West Texas?
No.
And you have one other child, is that correct? That's with you right now?
Correct.
Does that child live with you?
Yes.
Miss Town said you paid her over the last approximately 18 months. You've paid her $600. Do you have any reason to dispute that, or do you think you've given her more money than that?
That number sounds about right.
And was there a reason you didn't give her any support for your children during that time period?
Because she refused to let me see them or let me talk to them or have any kind of contact with me. I didn't even know how to send her money.
Okay.
You know, I've been doing everything I'm trying to do to have contact with my children and be there for my children. My daughter's birthday just passed. You know, I wasn't even allowed to talk to her on her birthday because I don't know why. I mean, this has been going on and going on and going on, and I would really like to speak to my children, know that they're okay, know what the environment they're in. You know, I don't know anything about what's going on in their life because she refuses to have any kind of contact with me.
Now, do you know where they are now?
I do have the address, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Did she move after you all separated?
Yes, we were living in West Texas, and she picked up and left without a word.
I guess maybe I need a time frame of where you all left. So you were together in West Texas. She left. At some point, you left also, because I think you said you were not in West Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
Christmas of 2022, and then you went back to West Texas?
Correct. I just recently moved back out here.
Okay.
Now, what kind of visitation are you requesting, Mr. Wood? Do you think it'd be in the best interest of your children?
I mean, I kind of agree with the stair step.
Claims about warrants and probation drop into the hearing like a live wire. The judge doesn't panic or overreact. Instead, she separates what's proven from what's alleged. Concern for the children is acknowledged, but fear alone isn't enough to rewrite custody. The court's focus stays locked on stability, contact, and structure, not rumors. This restraint is exactly how judicial authority shows itself.